Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, we're going to make this 200%. Going to make it a little bit contrasty. Going to lighten it up, not quite all the way. Alright, let's see what we have to present to our equipment. What do we got? We got here the year that everything changed, 2001. I think it's designed to be a history book that probably reads a bit like a novel. So yeah, interesting what history is all about. I used to hate studying history at school because we always talked about war and violence and shit. We never spoke about technological advances except what was used. Well, we didn't actually study how bombs were made or anything like that, but we analysed the boring shit of war. And we never spoke about how the triumphant story of how the photocopier, the modern photocopier, was invented. And I wanted to talk about that, not war and destruction. I wasn't interested in war and destruction. I was interested in talking about the fucking photocopier. That's why I enrolled in modern history, so I could talk about the fucking photocopier. And as it turns out, we just spoke about wars and violence. It was not what I had fucking in mind. And I still, to this day, wish that we can concentrate on the things that man has made, not what man is destroying or has destroyed. Fuck me dead. It's like it's all playing out, whatever. But we're going to design the best photocopier one day. One day we'll make our own. I'll make my mark on the world, and I will design a really, really, really good copier system that'll outdo every other brand, every other model that has ever existed, including the original Xerox 914, which was a triumph. It was just the beginning of photocopier history, and now we have to basically make history again and further improve on the design of what we have now. We've got to make it better. The whole industry is driven by greed, and that is one thing I have a hatred for, is greed. And I want to make a difference, folks. I want to clean up the planet. I want to use the money I earn building this photocopier and selling it, of course. I want to make the money go towards good causes like cleaning up the planet, fixing up climate change, helping find a solution to poverty, getting rid of poverty, getting rid of homelessness, giving people hope that they too can make their mark on the world, and then know that when they die, their life was not in vain. And we got to live with hope, folks, in this uncertain world. We got to somehow find hope. We got to find our own voice. We got to stand up and be counted. Don't allow the status quo to get you down. If you can manage to find a solution to it for your own sake. There are a lot of things that are out of control, that cannot be controlled in one's life, but it's important to find out first who you are and what your purpose is going to be. You've got to have hope and you've got to have a purpose. Otherwise you've got nothing, and this world will consume you if you don't fucking find who you are and what your goal is, what you must do to improve the human race. And I forgot to put in another copy of that. So you got to basically I find that the photocopier was indeed the starting point for my future, and it's still going to be up until the day I die, a part of me. That's my goal. That's my life. But other people have got their own talents and passions and abilities. We got to find them and use them instead of wasting them away, worrying about shit. So let's see if we can make this look really nice. This actually looks like a novel. It seems to read like a novel from what I could, when I had a quick look at it, just a brief squiz at it. Sorry folks, I've knocked it out of place. Surface isn't very good to display my work on, folks. Sorry, that bit of bumpiness just getting in the way. Anyway, that does look really nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.